Recently, a group of anti-vaxxers recorded themselves terrorizing Walmart employees. Missouri. Look.
They do not want to talk to us, but we'll serve them papers. We'll let them know what they're doing is violation of the Nuremberg Code. And if they give any more vaccines at Walmart across the country, all the pharmacists, all the clerks, anybody that works here, if they allow one more vaccine to go into one more body, they all will be held accountable. And last time in Germany, they hung all those people. We wanted to put them on public notice and let them know that what they're doing, and all you guys understand that too, you guys have been served. What they're doing here is they're violating the Nuremberg Code. And if you allow one more shot to go into one more person's body, you yourself can be executed. It's a violation of the Nuremberg Code. I do this out of love. I'm not trying to fear intimidation. I'm just letting you guys know that if you continue to do this, that you guys will be held accountable. Okay? She will be held accountable along with the pharmacists and everybody else. You guys know that 45,000 people signed affidavits in Alabama, that 45,000 people in 3 days taking the vaccine dropped dead. Y'all know that, do you? We're telling you guys that. If you guys get another vaccine here at Walmart.
Yep, do a wave. That's right. Do a wave. Do another wave.
You guys can't be executed. Okay? We don't want that to happen to any of you guys at all. We love you guys. We want to keep you safe. We don't want that to happen here at Walmart. And all of Walmart now is being put on notice. The entire Walmart Corporation now has been served. They've been put on notice. They have to stand down. They have to quit giving this experimental vaccine. This is an experimental vaccine that has to stop, and will stop now.
Oh no, Walmart, did you know that you're on notice? The vaccine police have come for you. The vaccine police. They literally have shirts with vaccine police on them. That's not a thing. It doesn't exist. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Not only ridiculous, but also threatening. All right. Oh, you know these people are gonna get, they get hung. So you better not put any more shots into people's bodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to warn you. I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. Well, who's gonna do it to you? Who's gonna do it to them? Who's gonna do it to them? I don't know. It makes it sound like you're threatening them. Like you're the danger. Just saying. Now, speaking of the people who are in the video, the lunatic you heard talking is a man named Christopher Key. So obviously he's not only an anti-vaxxer. Now, what was interesting before I get into that, by the way, is that originally he's like, oh no, we're telling people we want the vaccine. And then of course, when some of the, not only when the police showed up, because they did show up, but also when some people tried to get him out of the store, he's like, oh, we're here for our vaccine. Do you know 45,000 people died from the vaccine? You're lying. You're not there for the vaccine. You're there to peddle misinformation and propaganda. It's ridiculous. So now, as I said, he and the other self-described vaccine police streamed this. They decided to stream this on Facebook Live. Ridiculous. Filming themselves threatening people. Well, that's wonderful. That's real smart. He and his Missouri crew taunted the pharmacist for nearly a half hour with all these false claims, as they, of course, had basically locked the doors. And so this is a result of not only dangerous disinformation, not misinformation, but disinformation, but also hucksters trying to make a buck. And here's the thing, okay? Again, you have people out there that are truly deranged, that want to get people killed, and understand that he says, well, I just want to protect people. No, he doesn't. The facts show that the vaccines are safe, effective at preventing people from dying from COVID-19. But as you're going to find out, he has some other motivations. For one, as I pointed out, the t-shirts. Who has t-shirts made for the vaccine police? Why are they not at work? I mean, look, every time there's a Black Lives Matter protest or a pro-union protest, Fight for 15, conservatives are always like, why are they at work? God, don't they have anything better to do? Get a job. Well, this guy's running around with his little posse, with his little group of people, of anti-vaxxers, in matching t-shirts, harassing Walmart workers. Why aren't you at work? What do you do? What's your job? Oh, it turns out, I don't think he has one. See, when you look at Key's background, he used to run a fitness center called SWATs in Alabama. Used to. So he and a co-owner, Michelle Ross, had run this so-called fitness center in Alabama until, of course, they were literally banned. Both Key and Ross are banned from doing business in Alabama. You're not going to be surprised for what for literally selling, well, not literally, but selling snake oil. Okay. In fact, an injunction filed by an Alabama court permanently bars the owners individually and through any other name from supplying sports supplements or general nutrition, athletic training, or pain management services. Oops. Oh, sad. Among the products criticized by medical experts is something called the cooling concussion cap. Oh, cooling concussion. That SWATS claims would reduce inflammation due to small blunt force trauma to the head. I got to tell you that if you believe this guy, chances are you might be suffering from blunt force trauma to the head. You might want to go and get that checked out. It is affecting your brain. And so look, my guess is the guy very much wants to sell supplements in other states, like other than Alabama, which he can't, instead of having them get the vaccine. We see this a lot among the anti-vax crowd. They want to push so-called cures, colloidal silver, ivermectin. Donald Trump pushed hydroxychloroquine for COVID-19. Teas, I've seen teas, powders. I mean, just all this sort of nutty stuff that doesn't do a damn thing about COVID-19. But it's a way for people to make a buck. And by the way, none of that is FDA approved. It's weird when they say that the vaccine, we can't take that because it's an experimental vaccine. It's not fully approved by the government. Well, neither is the stuff that you're hawking. Literally. But hey, go off. No, here's the thing. It's all a grift. It's all a grift. It's all about making money. And understand that it's a dangerous grift. So now, the last thing on this story, which I also found pretty interesting, and it's kind of a lighter note on it. This has been planned for a while. And thanks to one concerned citizen, thankfully the pharmacists were not put in danger. Springfield News Leader reports that an anonymous woman had warned them ahead of time. The woman who told the newspaper she was afraid to give her name said she drove to Walmart and warned employees about 20 minutes before Key and his crew arrived. I told the pharmacist what was going on, and they were probably going to show up. She said the pharmacist didn't say very much, but immediately you could see the concern on her face. You could just feel that tension in her. And she thanked me, and I walked away because I was going to hang around and see what happened. Told the newspaper that she was glad that the demonstrators did not see her. Well, I don't think I had a fear of violence, but I certainly had concerns. I mean, it's just always in the back of my mind that that's a possibility. She added, the police, I don't know. I think they should have taken it more seriously. I don't know if you could have arrested someone for harassment or the fact that he'd said hung and executed. I mean, that's a threat. Indeed. It is indeed a threat. And thankfully, of course, somebody was there. I don't know. I don't know for sure. It likely probably wouldn't have been violent. But with these people, these insane people, you never know. I mean, there has been violence by anti-maskers, by anti-vaxxers. And so there's a general concern here. But overall, this is what happens when disinformation, bullshit spreads from people who, again, want to take your money with no concern for your health. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.